All right. Hello, hello. I am back in here again. If you were watching me earlier today, I was on with Miss Jenny Gems and Laura. We were hanging out, and I just got a taste of being out here and live, and um, it's kind of been a little bit of a lazy day. Whoops. And well, not really. My parents were over watching the kids. My husband and I took advantage of that time and we went to Costco. And so I'm out here again working on this pendant. And I figured, I don't know if anyone else was doing anything, but I'm on StreamYard instead of YouTube. So if anyone wants to come in here with me, I can always put the link in the chat. So, like I said, I'm working on a pendant that I'm really excited about. Definitely up my alley. And what I have to do with this is I have to take my Dremel because I'm wanting to use this guy, but it's rounded on both sides. It's not really meant to be a cabochon, but I really am needing to use this. So I'm going to take my Dremel and I'm going to take my diamond bits that I have, and I'm just going to kind of score the bottom of it to flatten it out a little bit. That way I can use it. So a little bit of lapidary, a little bit of soldering, a lot of something. So I'm going to take this bit here. And basically the goal, like I said, is to flatten it out. Just a little bit so I can set it a little bit better. And it doesn't have to be perfect on the back side. I'm more or less just looking for some flatness. I have myself some water because you always want to make sure that you wet your stone. And I'm going to look and see which side I like better for presentation. And then I'm just going to buff down just this slope that I have on here. And I'm probably going to mute myself while I do it, to be honest, because it's not going to be a fun sound. I'm also going to wet my tip and mute myself. And so literally I just took a bit of it off. Not a lot, just a little bit was needed to take off. And now my bench is all wet. But this way it's a little bit more stable, and I can set it a little bit better. It's not so wibbly wobbly. So that's what it looks like on the back. It's just a little flattened. Hi, Invisible Bitter. Hope you're well. So I'm going to take these same, and I went ahead and soldered this bezel a little bit while I was working earlier. And I haven't quite set this bezel yet, but I am working on this moon shape. And then I'm going to set this bezel. And if I had a grinder, that would be the most ideal for what I just did, but I don't have a grinder, and I'm just working with what I have. I may eventually, yes, all good. Got a lot of work done today. My husband and I went to Costco. My parents were over, and they watched the kids while we had a outing for the first time in forever, feels like. And so, like I said, I'm just wrapping this bezel here around the amethyst moon that I have, trying to get it as tight as possible. But from what I'm seeing, I think I most definitely am going to have to take a little bit more off of the back. But that is okay, because there's no need to rush anything. I think this is going to be a beautiful pendant, in my opinion. And then I'm going to take my snips here, cut it at a straightest line as possible. So then I have that, and I have just a little bit left. And I'm thinking about maybe pulling something else out and kind of like multitasking while I do this, just to get as much done as possible during the short times that I'm out here. So maybe thinking about setting some more and doing some more like rings or something. It's what I'm thinking. I went through the other day and I organized, well, at least attempted to organize the Dickens out of my capuchon collection. So I have them kind of shaped by size as opposed to color. That's what I originally had them shaped. Yeah. I might do the silver sheen obsidian. I may have enough. Check out the flash on that silver sheen obsidian. This would be a righteous. Maybe I have enough. Maybe I don't. I don't think I have enough. But I do have. I am going to use this one today. I'm wanting to use the rest of my gallery wire. This is called Galaxy Quartz. Maybe this will fit. No, it's still too big. I need something a little bit smaller. I do have the hots. I think this might work. Yeah. So I'm going to do a Larimar cabochon. I ended up getting some Larimar in a heart. Thing is that it's so tall. I hope that this will work for it. I'm pretty certain it will. So, Larimar. And I have my... Yeah, no problem. I got your text, but I'm like, oh man, by the time I go and reply and this and that, so glad you got me on here. And let's see, I'm gonna try to knock out, I'm not trying to try to go overboard or anything, but I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna challenge myself. Whenever I come out here, I always try to give myself a challenge. So I don't know when the next time I will be able to come out here. I always say that, but try to make the most of it. I'm not quite ready to do square cabochons yet. That's a whole nother potato that I'm not ready to slice. So I'm thinking. I feel like I have this method where I let the stone speak for me, or it has to speak to me enough where I'm like, okay, it's time to party. And no one's yelling at me quite yet, which is okay. I got so many in, and then I have some over here. So I think those two should be fine. All right. So, I want to know what you're cooking, Jenny. So I have the flour agate set. I am going to work on joining the face, and then I'm going to solder my gallery wire for this one, for the pendant. I'll set all of my stones, and I'm so excited. I remembered to fill up and my quench bowl. I remembered to fill up my pickle pot, redo it, and I may even have enough to make some more liver of sulfur. So I'm really excited about that. So there's that. There's this one. Costco was crazy today. Corned beef with white rice and corn on the cob. Dang. You know what's funny? I was scrolling through Instagram before I came on, and someone was showing elotes with hot Cheetos. Every time I go to the flea market, that's what I want. I want them to roast me up a potato, and I want an elote. I can make it at home. I know I can, but nothing tastes better than that. So I'm going to set this heart here. And I want to start the bezel in the middle of the upward slope of the heart. And I may have to anneal this, but hopefully I won't have to. Yes, it looks good. So basically that's how it'll be set in, and the light is terrible, so just like that. So it'll be a little bit above. After I anneal it, be able to put it on straight. I need to watch The Mandalorian, the 3rd episode. I haven't watched it yet. They're always good. I've been so busy. There's never enough time in the day, and then at the same time, there's always so much to do. Anyways, so I'm sitting here, fixing this. This one's kind of cut, kind of okey-doke myself, cut it at an angle. And it's an open invite for anyone who's watching and anyone who would like to come on and craft with me. I can most definitely invite you if you're interested. I am on StreamYard. Figured open invitation. Let's have some fun. I'm copying Jenny. There's number 3. And then I'm going to take my scalloped, can't really see it that well if I cover the light just so. And I'm going to go around, I think by far my favorite is the gallery wire or the scalloped wire to set a stone in. I just really like the whole whimsical kind of look that it provides the stone, but still also giving a lot of attention to the stone. So, we had dinner of champions tonight, leftover pizza. I just call my pizza place that I normally order from and I say, can I have the same exact thing I ordered last time? They hook it up. Alright, so I'm just going to file these edges. Right. It's so weird having a full pickle pot. Definitely not used to it. My pickle pot literally had like tiny bit left. All right, so I'm going to take some hard solder pallions here and start doing that. Using my cross-locking tweezers here. And I've got the heart one shaped fairly well. I feel like I do a pretty good job when I myself can't tell where the seam is. So At it again. I just can't stop. This blew my solder completely out of here. Where did you go? I miss you so. Just like downtown. go ahead and see. Okay, I sent the link to Jenny. No rush on that one, but so that I can not forget, just in case. Okay, so then I have this one here. Last ones. Here is, I figured out how to do it. Here is the link in case anyone, I just pressed Jenny's. Okay, there's the link just in case anyone's interested in joining me. There we go. Okay, so I've got that. I have my sheet of sterling silver. And this is the fun part, fiddling. I also have this here, this amethyst, and I was thinking this would be a killer ring. I just got to figure out how to set it, because this part, I would probably have to grind this part down a little bit, because it's so, or I could just basically do a flat bezel underneath it, but I'm missing the opportunity to see all the sediment and growth in here. It's pretty rad. So I don't know about that. Oh, hit my third hand. Okay. So this pendant I want to do is going to be a monster of a pendant. So I may have to wait on it, but what I can do is set my other rings taking the cheater's way instead of using my saw blade, which I just gotta knuckle down and do. There. All right. Okay. That'll be for that guy, and that'll be for this guy. Feeling good. Hi, hi. Hi, Chicken Plum. You know the happiest time for me. Okay, so I'm thinking I've got my little back plate and my little heart-shaped bezel. You guys will be able to see for my Larimar cabochon, and then I have my back plate for my Silver Sheen Obsidian. Has a beautiful flash. I will probably most definitely be taking the back out of this one. I am going to file. What is it? 400. File this guy down a bit. The scalloped one for the Silver Sheen Obsidian, and then work on the other pendant. Yeah. I'm going to take the back plates and just file them. Take a little bit of the polish off so they can better adhere, or something to that effect. And I'm going to take my back plate and stick it on here. Don't worry about filing the edges later. Give it a good spritz. A little high there. And then I'm going to take medium solder here, and I'm not going to go nuts with it, but I am going to put a few in here. I've got quite a few little ones. Retrospectively, this type of container that I'm using isn't the most efficient with holding solder. I should use the one, I should kind of switch out some stuff, but that's going to be for future Devin to worry about, not present Devin. She ain't got time for that. Aw, thank you guys. Really appreciate it. I joke with my husband and I tell him, you know, I love being out here. He's like, well, you probably could do more if you weren't live. And I'm like, I'm afraid that if I wasn't live, people wouldn't think I did what I did, I guess. So at least this way, you could see what I'm doing. Yay! Yeah, I was wondering if it got to you yet. Okay. So, just going to hit it with a little bit more. I'm going to take my solder pick and basically I'm just going to use it like a clock. I'm going to hit it on 12, 2, 6, 9, and then fill in the gaps in between. Let's put one more little guy right here. My sawdust just flying everywhere. Let's do the heart. And go ahead and dry fit the stone to the bezel. I think this one's going to be a really fun one. This would be my first attempt at a heart-shaped stone. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm just pressing, getting a snug fit for this as much as I can. And then there it is. And so then I'm going to take my back plate, place it on here, my hot surface, spray it with some Cuprinol, and I'm going to dry fit the stone yet again because I'm nervous. Okay, stick this guy on here. And most likely, I'm going to have to file it down just a little bit. Circular motion so that it's evenly distributed. I'm wanting that smooth fit, flush fit. And it's looking like I gotta take a little bit more off of this side, which is where the excess solder sits. Look at chains at the antique shop I work with. Can't wait to see which one goes best. Oh my goodness. You'll have to show me. It's crazy to think that someone other than my mom would be wearing something that I made. That lapis was quite exquisite, in my opinion. Probably gonna need just a couple more. You have a sandy piece? Wow. That's crazy. The first cameo she did, oh my gosh. I know, I was looking at cameos on Rio Grande. They have a beautiful mother and child one, and it's made from an agate. It is just so stunning. I'm like, I would never wear it. That is really cool. Oh, Sugar Plum, thank you so much. All right. So I have this one. Fresh out the pickle solution. The other one's in there. Many people can say, yeah, right. I remember I always knew my mom liked jewelry, but my mom took us to like I want to say it's like a road show, but it might have been. And a guy made a ring for her just there. So it's like going back to me being like small person. My mom was always into jewelry. Always. Okay, so I'm going to take a fine point on a diamond bit, which probably is a little unnecessary, but excuse me. And I'm going to hit the center of this. You got for $100? Oh my god. Probably should just use a drill. Just go like this. Do you still have the buy the cameo for yourself? Oh yeah, I know, huh? Right? I don't think about it that way, and I really need to get in the habit of doing that because that is like a completely true statement. Let me see. I'm gonna use a just a big enough hole to put my saw blade through. Because I'm going to go like this. amazing how well your saw blade works when you put it on right. Hordy. So, just went ahead and we aren't speaking right now. I would like to have something. And my mother since. Oh. Just went ahead and put a hole because I'm using the Silver Sheen Obsidian, and the flash on the back is just as vibrant as the front. I had to. So, what I'm going to do is take and round out the inside here. File it, basically. Make it look nicer. Go in with my coarse polishing wheel. I think I'm definitely making a ring, for one thing. I think I'm going to keep it simple and let the stone really show for itself. I think I'm going to keep some of this silver shavings. I've been needing to do that, but just didn't get around to it. Can't really decide what I'm going to do with the Silver Sheen yet. I know I think I'm definitely going to be keeping the heart-shaped one simple. Most definitely. How exciting! Oh my gosh. So I'm definitely going to turn this one into a ring. It's like so loose in there, but it's like wedged. Get out of there. Get out of here. I knew I should have put something to pop it off, but you know me. I'm going to use a fork. And right underneath the bevel and poke it out. Rule 101, guys. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm not ready for you to be in there just yet. So I'm definitely probably gonna leave the back closed on the heart shape. And I'm just gonna saw around this, and it'll be a cutie, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Very simple. Move it up. Spoke too soon. Let's see. Let's do. Feeling good, like I should. I changed the gel color on some of the fingernails that break off, and I did black on a few of them because it's like getting colder and whatever, and I hate it. And I hate that I hate it because I hate changing my nail color so often. It bothers me. I'm just gonna snip a large portion off so it's easier to file away. I mean, it just like completely. That's what I get for going cheap on saw blades. It's me. That's why I switched to. You just got home? Oh, awesome, Mom. Thanks for coming out again. I think that's why I switched to a thicker saw blade, is because the other ones were not holding in this saw for some reason. Maybe it's me. Most likely it's me. It's me. Bound and determined to get this done. I had to say it almost every time I'm out here. I need to WD-40 my tires. My mother told me the day my daughter was born, her wedding ring was going to be hers. Oh! Hey, girl. Sorry about that. Oh, I think you're muted.
Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? What you making?
I am making a
Ooh.
little Larimar heart ring.
Oh, that's going to be beautiful.
I'm excited about that. And then I'm working on the process of embellishing for a silver sheen obsidian cabinet.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to put some accents around it. Thanks for joining me. How was your day today?
Thanks for the invite. Well, it didn't go quite as planned. That's how everything seems to be. Everything never goes as planned. When you plan stuff, plans change.
Yeah.
But presently, it was. That's fine though. My day went well, regardless. So, and of course, not to mention getting to craft twice with you.
Right.
How did the visit go with your mom?
It was good.
Awesome.
To be honest, my husband and I we ran some errands. So.
Oh, okay.
Like we kind of used that time to. So my parents were here hanging out with my kids, but for Audi 5000.
Awesome. You got stuff done today.
Yes. Stuff definitely needed to get done. So I'm really thankful.
Yeah, absolutely. Every little bit help works. And they got to spend time with their grandparents. So, bonus.
Amen.
Hi, Sugar Plum. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. I'm just cleaning up my mess from earlier. I left everything as is.
Story of my life.
So I haven't went to Costco in a long time, but whenever I used to go, like we would spend like $400.
It's really, really easy to like go nuts there.
Yes.
Like,
And the justification to that was like, well, if we buy everything we need now, we don't have to buy it for another like 6 months because some of the stuff, will last that long.
I know. I completely get it. That's where they get you.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, my God, they get you. We definitely didn't spend that much today, or I would have like cooed myself. Bubs wanted to come home with you. Yeah, Cordelia did too.
Okay, mommy, get down.
They all do.
Get down. Go ahead, go watch the cartoon. Oh my gosh, my daughter has this thing now that she always wants to be on my lap. Always.
You're preaching to the choir.
I love it, but Mama can't get nothing done that way.
Amen. I feel it in my
Yes,
bones.
it's 7 again on the computer.
Hi.
Say hi. Hi.
The cutest.
Oh, do they cry when your mom leaves?
They definitely the mood changes really fast. So they get it. My son, not so much. I mean, today he did. It's hard. It's hard. Hey, yeah, you want to come in? You busy? Here, I'll put
Hi,
the link
Laura.
in. I don't know what you're doing or if you're doing anything, but I know it's Sunday night and it's family night, but here's the
But you are welcome.
I just got a taste of it earlier and I had to get back in it.
Yes. If I could, I would stay in it all day.
I know. Kids, right? Put the kids to bed, but let me see about after. Yeah, no problem. Okay, guys, big question. What size should the Larimar heart ring be?
Huh. Good question.
Let me know. I'm thinking, what, 8.5? That's a good solid average, would you say?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. I know that there are a lot of people that are a size 8, but then, yeah, kind of meet in the middle.
Something. Is it hard to make corned beef? Corned, is it, did I say that right? Corned beef?
Corned beef, it's super easy.
What makes it corny?
I don't know why they call it corned beef, because it's like really like mashed beef in a can, and you open it up. It's got like a twisty key to open it up. And what I do is I put it in a pan with a can of the little cans of tomato sauce, and I'll put the tomato sauce in there and fill that also with water, put it in there, and then I'll add some seasonings. But to be honest with you, you really don't have to add anything. It's got the taste already. Super easy. You're really just warming it up because it's cooked already. Yeah, and just let it heat up, and I like to add little pieces of potato in there too.
Ooh, shoot.
And then I always feel like I have to have a side of corn, and just so luckily, go ahead, mommy, go potty. Just so luckily, I had corn in the cob, which I never do. And me and my daughter were pretty excited about the corn in the cob.
My mother-in-law brought over beef soup, Mexican beef soup, the other day.
That must have been delicious.
There was little corn cobs in there. My husband and I about tackled each other trying to get to the corn cobs. Ridiculous. I love it. So I'm going to make it a double band. That's what I'm going to do.
That sounds good, because that is a big centerpiece, a big stone. So
it's a honker.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make a necklace with one of these wood threads. I'm just gonna figure out what beads complement it.
You have a quartz one?
I have a quartz one, yeah. Yep. It's got these two in from Mr. Jim.
Nasty.
Super excited about it. And I still absolutely love, like, I hope I could get another one of the ones that, the other one that I got, which was the lapis one. That one was sick.
That one is sick. Are they pretty heavy or no?
They're decent. Like, I wouldn't say so.
Okay. I mean, it's a stone. What do you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's, the weight of a stone. It's not crazy heavy though. So I'm gonna see what I can make with that.
Ooh, you know what just popped into my head that I think I'm gonna watch later? Jumanji.
I had just watched that.
Really?
I don't know why. I think we just caught it on TV somehow, on one of the TV channels, one of the movie channels. And yeah, I couldn't watch Robert Williams movies for a really long time after he passed, because I was just too sad about it.
I know.
So I just now started to watch them again.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just really crazy.
Oh my gosh, you want to see something super cute?
Yes.
Tiger's eye teddy bears.
Where did you get those?
From Mr. Jim.
Dang it.
You see, like, that's what I'm talking about. I got, like, boxes of stuff. Look, that's just sitting here, and I need to make stuff.
We need to do this more often.
Yes. This is all natural stone, and I have more.
You're
More
nasty.
I am. I've been shopping for this stuff. I just got to use it.
You're crazy. I'm thinking about just giving you all of my beads because I'm not going to do any. Well, you know, I just don't feel like I'm going to do anything with them. I'll send you some pictures of some and see what you think.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I don't even remember what this is. It's beautiful.
Isn't that the best? Buy the ring harp. It was a size 9 or a 10. You're lucky that I suck at sizing, so I might make this a little bit bigger than what I have here. Especially since I'm going to stamp it a little bit.
Ooh, I think I'm going to do this right here. I have this beautiful strand of beads. And these are like matted. So you know the matted ones, you can actually add perfume or essential oils to it, and it'll keep the scent.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I read it when I bought them. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Really?
I have quite a few beads that way. Oh, these are. They look really matted.
Yeah,
So
I like the matte polish. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. Probably say hi too. All right. So ooh. All right, so I'm going to take these off the frame. What's the matter, my love? Let me check.
Oh my gosh, I talked to shopping bag today.
Did you?
Briefly. I commented on how stinking adorable her baby was. And I said, oh my gosh, are you ready to talk about your labor experience yet? And she said she had it all written down in her phone and that she'll let me know.
Oh my gosh.
I get it though, you know? Like,
Oh my gosh. Huh?
I'm just happy that, you know, she's happy.
Absolutely. It is so adorable.
He's a precious baby. And I did what everyone hates to hear. Enjoy every moment of it. Because it goes by too fast. Awful. I hate that. I hated hearing it. But
Me
now,
too, but isn't it so funny that the things that little things like that irritated you is just so easily for you to fall in the same pattern, and
so
then
easy.
you realize afterwards you're like, oh, okay, I understand.
Exactly. Like, no one was trying to deliberately hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I was like just an absolute hormonal just patootie.
Oh yeah.
But it happens.
It's a really tough transition.
I think
You know,
probably the
Mhm.
0 to 1 transition was probably the craziest, at least for me.
Yes.
But I don't know, because once I got into the swing of things with 1 to 2, you know, at that point when you're pregnant, there's no, you know, you can't choose anymore. But it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, even though you're scared of the delivery date and, you know, being a mom, it's already happened. It's happening.
It's happening. I was just so afraid the whole time when I was pregnant with my son. I was like, how could I love anybody else as much as I love my daughter? I was so afraid. And man, I love him so much. Little life drainers.
Oh yeah. And it's true though. You're not gonna love anyone as much as you love your children.
And the love that you have for your significant other, you know, that increases as well. At least it did for me. Just seeing how, you know,
How they transition too into a father. Yeah.
exactly.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. It's madness. It's madness. I love it so much.
Ooh. I have a bunch of wood beads, like a container of wood beads, and then I just find natural stone as well again.
Oops, I just put some other stuff in here.
Pleasant surprise.
How awesome, though. I know, that's like when you go through your house and you're like, oh my god, I didn't know I just stored this bunch of jewelry over here. It's so bad.
every day. Or
Literally.
it's not even me that I took it to another room. It's that it traveled with my little troll this year.
Yes. Your little helper.
Yes.
Hey, Crystal. Devin, my son, was mommy's guy when he was little. Aw, I had
Aw.
that same thought with number 2 and number 3. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I remember standing in the kitchen bawling, and I'm not a crier, and I was just
It's the
crying.
hormones. It's the hormones.
Oh my god! And I was like, how am I gonna love this baby? And like, I was so sick, and just you just it's terrible, but at the same time, it's so wonderful, and you're just a mess,
Yes.
mess, mess, mess. Here goes my Dremel.
I remember quite a few of those times that I've cried, and I think back at it like, oh my gosh, how ridiculous was that? Like one time I cried for ice cream. Like I literally cried. And my husband was he was just laughing. He thought it was hilarious. He didn't want to go out. It was late and it was raining and he was tired. I'm like, please, can we please get some ice cream? Can you please go pick that up? And I had like a whole speech on how it was really important to have ice cream. And like my eyes were tearing. And he was just like, are you serious? Are you crying for ice cream? And I'm like, yeah, you think I'm right.
That is awesome.
Oh my gosh. And I think back at that, I'm like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing.
I think like the whole I don't remember with my daughter, I was just so happy to be pregnant. I just kept telling myself, don't complain about anything, don't complain about anything. And oh my god, though, like it takes you there.
Yeah.
I remember like not sleeping. All right, you crazy kids, I have to join you now. No problem. Seriously, no problem. Not at all. Good night. Off the
Good
ball
night.
Not a problem. I understand.
Oh yeah. I couldn't imagine going through pregnancy alone.
Yeah, I mean, more power to the women who do. My grandma did. So she would always tell her story, and it's just crazy. My grandma, we would always joke around, and she was like part of like the man hater society. She just, and I mean, kind of understood where she was coming from a little bit, because she kind of didn't have the best luck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So does that thing really work for you well?
This little template thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm making necklaces, yeah, for sure. Because it helps me figure out my design style. If I still make a mess anyways, yes. But on the board, it's, well, I don't know, it's a mess too, but I think so.
Heck yeah. I talked to Stone Muse today. She's gonna be with us on Thursday. That was a hard day. Jeez.
Awesome. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Can't wait to see what she has.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so I gotta step up my game. I wanna buy one of those boxes from her.
It was next level. Love it. I want to buy another one.
I don't blame you. That was a killer box.
Oh, Christine. I'm sorry.
What happened? My daughter's father wasn't. Oh wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it, obviously it helps you with the length too.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about.
Mm-hmm. Because you have to, it's all still, you think that math doesn't come in everything, but it really does.
It really does.
So you have to think of the diameter of all the beads and all that. So
I just don't think it's fair. I just don't.
yes, math is not one of my strong suits.
Yeah. I know whenever my mom leaves my house, she tells me it's not supposed to be this way. You're not supposed to, it's never going to feel right leaving us. It's just crazy.
So when do you think that you would feel that is the right time to start listing your handmaids on Etsy?
Oh
Because you
man.
said you didn't feel quite there yet. So what do you think that is? What is,
Probably when I can perfect sizing better.
that's a good
That's
one. Okay, that's a good one.
one of the things I really need to work on.
That's true. But on the other hand, you don't have to you could just have the custom pieces on there.
Or like what my husband said. Oh jeez. It would be nice.
Yeah.
I did this one. I added the crescent moon on top with a little freaking cabochon cap, like a little cap, and then one down here with balls.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go around it a little bit with my saw, and then I gotta figure out what size ring I'm gonna make that one.
It's looking good. I can definitely relate to the idea of perfection, especially when it comes to your own work. You want to see, and you see all the flaws even more.
Yes, that's what I tell my husband all the time, and he's like, "You're too close to it," and I'm like, "It still doesn't make it any better."
What happened?
I just can't get the right tension on these saw blades. And so I'll go in a little bit, have it right, and then I bust a corner and it's terrible.
Oh, at least it's not breaking on you.
Right now.
Sing
How
it,
many times you watched
Devin.
Trolls today?
Has not actually. My mom gave me access to her. My mom's got Disney Plus, and
Yes.
she gave me access to it. So Scarlett's been watching a whole bunch of Disney movies all day.
Yes.
Well, not all day, but yeah, she's already watched Tangled, and she watched The Princess and the Frog.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And my daughter always gets upset when they're finished. She's like, again? Oh no, Tangled!
My daughter goes, "What do you want to watch? What do you want to watch?" When it's over. Cracks me up.
I have these. They're really cool. They're magnet closures, but they have rhinestones on them. But
What?
yeah, I got a couple of these my mom gave me. They're super cool. And I love the idea of the magnet closure. But if I add this, then it will look feminine, and I want it to be like a unisex kind of thing. Or maybe I should add it. I don't know. No, not for this one. Minnie Mouse Boutique and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Oh, Scarlett. Those used to be Scarlett's favorites.
What?
Actually, that was her first favorite. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Really?
Her first, yes.
We put that on for the kids in the morning because it's educational and all that.
Yeah. Yep. Scarlett used to wake up to that too. At your son's age, and that was her first favorite cartoon, Mickey Mouse.
My daughter has been Poppy since birth.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Like 3 months old, and my daughter started watching the first Trolls.
Oh, I have these. Let me go check on my daughter.
Yeah. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Want to hear something funny about that song? So, my daughter, obviously, every kid loves that song, right?
Yeah.
Well, we found it on YouTube. Um, a video of them playing on repeat for 3 hours, or was it three? Or I think it was longer than 3 hours. So it was just that song repeated over and over and over. So yeah, it was like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on drugs. I don't know.
What a
And my
time to be alive.
so my daughter was super excited hearing that for the first time, and then after 10 minutes, she's like, "Wait a minute, why doesn't this stop? When is the cartoon gonna start?"
That is so funny. Oh my god.
You should have saw her reaction. It was hilarious.
My kids would have just kept dancing.
And yeah, me and my husband had a kick out of that. It was the funniest thing. I'm pretty sure he still has it downloaded in his computer. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Patsy.
Oh, I should just add a toggle. Devin invited me on, so we're crafting again together.
What?
Oh, that I was just telling her that you invited me on, so we're crafting again together.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna drill this, and it's gonna be loud, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, sounds good. I'm making a necklace now with one of the beautiful wolf heads that I just got in. And I think I'm going to add a toggle clasp. So, oh no, is my computer dying? So, I have to get that's a good thing. I love to see kids dancing. The best. Okay, so this is the wire that I'm going to use to make my necklace. And I'm going to use clamper beads at the end to put the findings. And I feel like this should be a little bit longer. I don't know.
See you later, Christine. Thanks for hanging.
Bye, Christine.
The thing just went in the hole.
Bye. Maybe I should make it a little bit bigger. Thank you, Sugar Plum. I hope this is going to be long enough. So that sound reminds me of the dentist.
Oh my god, you know, honestly, that's what everyone says. I want to apologize. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry.
So
buttons on ice cream. Probably my least favorite part of soldering is sanding and prepping.
But like you said before, the most important part.
It is.
The same with everything.
The cursive stuff that you gotta do.
Oh, where's my clamper piece?
I'll mute myself.
You're good, Devin. Oh man, where's my clamper beads? Maybe I should start clearing up. Maybe I'll find them. Clearing up my mess. Do I have them in here? Nope.
Mustang Sally! I just don't understand why all these songs pop into my head.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't find it.
What happened?
Trying to find my clamper beads, and that's what I need to finish the necklace.
Oh, jeez.
Drop now.
Oops.
Oh, I really lost them. No. Do you go through the kitchen section in Costco?
What do you mean the kitchen section?
The kitchen accessories or appliances?
That's a
Are you
big
just
no.
yeah?
They're like so expensive.
Oh, okay. They didn't start taking the stuff out for the holidays, like
Fancy,
fancy gifts and stuff like that, like nice gifts. And they didn't drop any prices yet.
like OBS, they have the kids stuff out like crazy. They always have some sort of deal. You know, they had the tequila on sale, the little cute little Patron bottles
Oh,
in
okay.
like a briefcase.
Oh, okay. So that's a nice gift, yeah.
That's a really nice gift for
Yeah.
like you don't know, like you just gotta.
Yeah.
I love tequila.
Me too. Do you have Save-A-Lots near you?
I have a what?
Is there a store called Save-A-Lots next to you?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's this store, Save-A-Lot, that I have no idea. I just learned now. And they have a really nice margarita mix that I had no idea about, that my mom showed me. And
She's always hiding the secrets, man.
Yeah.
Patsy.
Keeping all of the margaritas to herself. But yeah, she showed me, and the margarita mix is, a decent sized bottle, and it's only $7. And it's the mix, and it tastes pretty decent. I usually like to buy it separate and do it myself. But it's pretty decent for being a mix that's already mixed for you, and $7, can't beat it.
Hells yeah.
Honestly, I'm thinking about going there tomorrow.
Girl, get it. Dang. We cut to the food. Yeah, it was like an In-N-Out mission for sure. Like we never get an opportunity to like just chill.
Yeah. Yeah, but like you said, that's a slippery slope. Then you're going to end up spending more. You go through those other aisles.
There it is. I'm fine with Casadores. I think Casadores is delicious. It's a little like but I think it's good. Like it'll get you there.
I got to see the bottle to remember, to refresh my memory. I've tried that.
It has a deer on it.
Oh, so maybe I haven't tried that. I'm gonna have to try it. Love my margarita. It's so funny. That's my father's favorite drink. That's like his go-to drink. I like the same thing, so I think that's funny. Where let's see.
Who said tequila? My mother. Good. Feeling good. Like I should. It's fine, Mom. I have plenty of earrings. I'm not worried about it. Ooh, this is a fun one. Wake me up. Before you go. You're so good to me. You're gonna have to wear them. Like you wear your everything else.
I think it's time for another one of these. You know, it's funny. I made these with my daughter, and mommy's been eating all of them.
Good for you, though, girl. Get it.
If only she knew what I was eating. All right, well, I needed a cookie because this is really stressful trying to find these clamper beads that I lost. I really have no clue what I did with it. That's what happens when you have a mess in your craft area. And it's really funny because I'm going to show you guys the craziness. This is just some of the organizers that I have not used yet. just sitting around. But I have a mess. But I have this here.
But I know what you mean, though. Seriously, I know what you mean. Like, I get it in my soul. I understand. Oh, I understand. Yes. I am pleased with that outcome.
I guess I'll put them on the wire anyways. But
What'd you say?
I guess I put them on the wire anyways. But I really have to find those beads so that I can close the necklace. I bet you it's in the most obvious place, and I just don't know it.
Isn't that how it is, though?
Yes, always.
Always and forever. All right. Here comes Peter Cottontail. Okay, so I got to know your opinion. So, I have Chalcedony, Moonstone, Amethyst, Lapis, And I gotta figure out, so I'm gonna stick, what you got? I got this lapis. Where'd I put it? Right here. Put it on my face. Ugh. So I have this silver sheen obsidian, and I have 2 spots where I can put some stones.
Okay.
I have obs, amethyst,
That will look good.
lapis,
Mm-hmm.
chalcedony.
I couldn't see that one.
It's so tiny. Maybe I'll get the bag out. Chalcedony is like a really, let me see,
Light blue, right?
light blue, and then obs moonstone. And it's like a silver sheen. I'm wondering if I should do like a light and blue chalcedony, like a lapis and a chalcedony, but then.
And the 2 spots are on the top. 2 spots on the top and then on the bottom, right?
So the top one is
1. Okay.
balls, and the bottom one is crescent moons.
Oh.
What do you think?
Could you drop it in there?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the best way to determine what is going to look best. All of them sound awesome. This is a hard decision.
So they're not in there.
Sugar Plum said blue.
So the chalcedony's in there, and so is the lapis up top. Yeah, I'm just afraid if I turn off my light.
Oh, the little one, the chalcedony fell.
Yeah, somewhere.
Decisions.
I'll find it. I found it. It's so tough. I hate it. I can always do
the moonstone next to the crescent moon and the lapis up there look good. And oh my gosh, yeah.
That I would do the lapis.
Because it's a nice contrast in colors.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, you put that lapis on the top and it looks like it should stay there. But guys, please also give your opinion as well.
I want to hear it.
Whoever's watching in the chat. So my daughter caught me red-handed eating her last cookie. So she came just in the nick of time to steal it from me.
Not the word. Kids, man.
But at least she caught it before I put the whole thing in my mouth. Because then I would have just felt awful. And she'd be like, Mom, like, what did you do?
So the lapis other is too, love the lapis, other 2 is too light. Do you think I should do like a lapis and an amethyst? I can try the amethyst in there. Because I do know what you mean.
Yeah, let's see how that amethyst look in there. Excuse me for just a second, okay?
Got it. Tips. So I got this one. This one. Ooh, I think I like the purple and blue a lot. What do you guys think? I'm gonna see what Jenny thinks. In the meantime, I'm gonna set the Larimar into this. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. It's more than a feeling.
I was right. I found it, and it was in the most obvious spot.
Okay. What do you think about this? Lapis on top, amethyst in the bottom, with the silver sheen.
That was cool. It looks cool. What do you guys think? I love amethyst, so. Yeah.
It will be done.
Yep, everyone says yes.
Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Decision made. Hush, mommy, hush.
Yeah, girl.
Okay, mommy. Go finish watching the cartoon. Watch the movie, my love. Oh, excuse me.
So it definitely has to be polished, or patinaed a bit, but that is the Larimar heart ring. So cute. It's got your gallery wire. Beautiful. There's the underside. I gotta bang it out a little bit because it's a bit wonky. But nevertheless.
All right, sorry, my husband had just got home.
Hey.
What's wowzers? What did I miss? Oh, wow, that is wowzers. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I think you're gonna have, oh, that doesn't fit you, right? I was gonna say, you're gonna have to wear it a little while.
I will.
That looks amazing.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have even thought to put that as a ring either.
What would
So,
you would have done it as?
as a pendant?
I have one more.
Oh yeah? Oh wow. That would
I
look really cool as a pendant. But you never know. Somebody might request another ring of those because that came out really nice.
Aw, Jenny.
I'm just saying the truth. I'm not fluffing. Oh, you have a request of what's the price going to be on that one?
Oh man, I think probably I gotta see how big it is because it does fit my finger, which this finger is a like a 7.5. So I gotta see what it ends up being. I'm thinking maybe 60. So I'm thinking.
Let it marinate.
Yeah.
You have a second request already.
Sugar plum.
So do your kiddos ask for you when you're in the shed?
Oh yeah. For sure. I mom guilt,
Yeah.
but it's like I need this
You
outlet, you know.
absolutely, for your mental health. I mean, moms always need their own time. In order to be a good mom, you need to take care of yourself.
Straight up. Oh, Christine earlier. Yeah, she said she would buy it if it was a 9.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
9 or 10.
Did it end up being a 9?
I don't know yet. I gotta whack it. I left my mandrel inside. Like a noob.
I'm sure that always happens.
I need to get a mandrel for just out here.
Yeah.
One that doesn't have the different kinds of edges.
Oh, okay.
So it could just be a circular one. Not really. They ask where mommy is, and I say she's working. Fine, Elijah.
It's the truth. Mommy's at work. Elijah, I gotta say it's awesome that that you're watching and that you're supporting, that you're so supportive.
I know he's a pretty chill dude. I like him a lot.
That's why he put a ring on it.
So this is
Oh,
me.
wow. Awesome. So you made 3 beautiful rings today. Wow. You're killing it.
Trying, man. It's hard.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Keep on keeping on.
You do these pretty fast too, gotta say. I mean, well, that's me saying, like, I don't even know how long that it would really take anybody, but like, yeah, your creative process is pretty fast.
Thanks. It's definitely something. It's I don't know. I feel like it just. I think it's been a long time coming. I have had this idea of getting out here and soldering for so long that finally, now that I'm out here, I don't know. I feel like maybe it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
You feel like what?
I feel like I watch when there's a I feel like I've been working on this for like trying to get out here for over a year, and finally now that I'm out here, I have all these things that I want to do. That I don't know.
That totally makes sense. Yes. So you still have all these fresh ideas in your head. Tangled. Yes. You want me to put it again? Don't you think that's enough?
You're like, for the love of God, man.
I think Tangled needs a break.
Rapunzel's tired. She's tired. She wants to go night night.
Don't put that in your mouth, mommy. Remote? Can I put something else on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me change the TV.
Feeling good, like I should. I already set up.
Oh, Devin, Elijah has a message there for you.
The iPad update software. Can you text me your Apple ID password? Oh, I can't remember what it is.
I hate that, and I always have to change it.
Yeah, I do too. Shoot, I can't remember what it is. That's like no joke though. Hey, Cody.
Hi, Cody.
Yeah, I cannot remember what it is. I think you can cancel it out, right? Like you can cancel out and not have to. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Dang it.
I haven't had an Apple product in quite a while. I don't remember. True story, my daughter dropped my iPad in a bucket of water. And it's dead. No longer works, even after putting it in rice for 24 hours. So that was the last Apple thing that I bought.
You get on my case for not knowing the password. Oh, it says it's required. Fudge. That sucks. That really sucks.
You didn't write it down anywhere?
Of course not.
I always mean to, and then I forget to write it down.
I have the best intentions.
Yeah.
Dang, that sucks. Well, I'm almost done anyway, so I'll be able to come inside and reset it. Of course it says required.
Updates are annoying. Isn't it the worst when they make you update and then the update has a glitch and then you have to wait for them to fix it?
She can do it, but it will have to be later. Because I was just touching the bottle.
Close my eyes? Okay. Oh, thank you. Wow. I look like Poppy now. She told me to close my eyes and then she put Poppy's crown on my head. Look. Cody said, shouldn't you be wearing your gloves? Safety first.
Yeah.
Just don't hurt your hands.
I know. I hear you. When to become one.
What happened to the tangle that you told me to put on? Are you gonna go watch it? You're a cowboy? Oh my gosh. Yeehaw. When you do that, you gotta say yeehaw.
Precious.
She's twirling her pretend lasso. I think that's what you call it. Cody, when are you gonna come with us on here? You sound like you make some jewelry there. I honestly hate wearing gloves too. I never feel like I have the proper fit of gloves, so it drives me crazy that it doesn't fit. Oh my gosh, I have my. How long have I had my credit card there in view?
I didn't see it.
Okay. I think I had the 4 first numbers in view.
Oh, Jenny.
The glove thing used to drive me crazy when I used to work in the hospital because they never had my size gloves. They had a lot of large and medium, and I needed the small ones, and yeah, they never had them. God bless you.
God bless you.
Yeah. What you say,
God
mommy?
bless you. My goodness.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Guy doesn't want to get him there.
All right. So I think I'm done. I went ahead and put a bit of patina on them. But what I have to do is I have to beat on the bands. Because the bands are still wonky. So I'll do that inside. But there's that one. And then there's this one. I just added some patina to it, the double paint. So, if you don't mind, Jenny, I'm gonna sign off here.
Yeah, I'm done too. I just strung it. And here you go. I made a necklace. It feels really nice. This is all stone here. All stones. Love it.
Jenny, it looks so good.
Yeah. So this was so much fun. This was really relaxing.
We need to do this more often.
Absolutely. And I really do hope that we can continue to, because it's nice.
Most definitely. Agreed.
Alrighty, well, enjoy the rest of your night.
Hey, you too.
Bye, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us.
See you later, alligators.